Hello, everybody. Today is an amazing day for all the Last Kingdom fans out there. As you all know, the fifth season of the show is finally available on Netflix. We're more than excited to welcome back the show after all this time, as the adventures of Utrecht are always binge-worthy. He is smart, handsome, and a true hero who knows how to form and break alliances as he is a political mastermind. For the past 5 years, we watched Utrecht being a Viking, being a British man, being pagan, being Christian, being in and out of love, and more. So, by this point, we feel like Utrecht is a friend of ours, and the last thing we want is to miss his presence. Unfortunately, though, there are rumors that fifth season will be the last season of The Last Kingdom. Well, we simply refuse that idea and believe that Netflix is smart enough to not let go of this brilliant show so easily. The Last Kingdom is taking place in the Middle Ages when England was invaded by the Vikings, as the land was already divided between many kingdoms. So, there is a very difficult political climate where there is constant war, and the balance of power is frequently shifting from one side to another. Utrecht is posing a unique example in the show, as he is born an English man, but raised by the Vikings as his home was ambushed. There, he adopted all the Vikings' characteristics from their religion to lifestyle. He became a loyal adopted son to his Vikings family. Unfortunately, though, when another Vikings family attacked his home, he is left homeless and without a family to side with. So, his destiny had to be written all over again as he tried to find his way through all the different political affiliations of the era. When his path is crossed with the biggest English king of the era, who was the first to attempt to form a unified England, Alfred, he had to work for the English man against the Vikings. He even married an English woman and had children with her. But his destiny didn't allow him to be a family man working on his land. Instead, he went on to fight all over England. Sometimes he fought against the Vikings, sometimes he fought against the English. Regardless, both sides always knew his worth on the battlefield, and thus couldn't dare to lose him. He also had many lovers on this journey, including Ethelfled, who has become his one true love. Through all these, his sole aim has become to retake Bebbanburg, which was his birthright. In Season 5, we witness Utrecht still attempting to make his dream come true. We will not spoil the Season 5 ending for you in this video, but we can confidently say that it isn't an ending that we feel comfortable with. We believe Utrecht deserved more adventures in the English land, and he was too young to be dismissed from the scene this soon. Since all these are real characters who truly has lived in England at the time, you might assume that the show has done the right thing by finishing Utrecht's story at this point. However, we all know that the show was already not very loyal to the historical facts. In fact, it even had a scene in which Alfred openly expressed to Utrecht that he is making the entire English history of his era being written down, but he deliberately erased the parts of Utrecht so that history would forget him. In other words, we don't have much information on Utrecht's real life, and we can conclude it the way we want. Thus, we believe if we insist enough, we can get a Season 6, which is likely to be released in winter 2023, with a trailer that will probably hit the internet around February 2023. Do you think there is a chance for The Last Kingdom's renewal? Will you miss the show? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.